Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Finance Unfiltered. I'm your host, Marcy Dube. Today we have a guest, Kevin Osore, CEO and founder of Afrirest. Karibu sana, Kevin.
Thank you, Mercy, for having me. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you introduce yourself? Look at the camera, introduce yourself and what you do in
Right.
Afrirest.
Introduce myself. Well, to be honest, I'm still figuring out how to, how to introduce myself. But
Okay.
anyway, I'm Kevin Osore, founder and CEO of Afrirest.com. So basically, Afrirest.com is a listing and booking website where you would find your short stay units across Nairobi. But at the moment, we are still in the inception where we are onboarding hosts still yet. And then now eventually we'll roll out to the guests soon. So we are still onboarding hosts. And so my purpose of coming out here is to just to speak to that person out there, a lady, a boy, to encourage them, like, look, you can achieve anything in life. You can create anything in life. It doesn't matter where you are financially. It doesn't matter whether you're smart. It doesn't matter whether you went abroad or you've just been living locally. Like, once you fix your mindset, you can build, you can create, and you can be who you want to be. So that's just the message that I want to pass on across the youths out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking of going abroad, before we started this, Kevin talked to me about his journey going to Kuwait for 4 months
Yeah.
and coming back to Kenya. And then there are us Gen Zs. We are dreaming and praying of going abroad. Yeah. So how was your journey in Kuwait?
Wait. Kuwait is first of all, Kuwait is a crazy country. Weather.
Okay.
I mean, the temperatures could go up to 50 degrees. Have you have you have you been a place where it's like 50 degrees?
What?
Where you're breathing in hot air. You feel it in your lungs.
Okay.
Yeah. So Kuwait is a crazy country, but crazy and beautiful country as well. So for me, sometime last year, I was looking for a job, of course, but I couldn't find any that fitted me here in Kenya, and so I opted to go to Kuwait, and so I looked for an agency. They processed my papers, and this year around March, I left to go to Kuwait. And basically, what I was going to do there is I was going to be an online picker. So an online picker is a category in a supermarket online side. So when you receive an order from online people who are buying things online, I'm the one who needs to make sure that you have the right quantity, you have the right quality, and you package the items on time, and then you give it to the delivery guys to go and deliver it to the clients. And so the first month it was good. The job on itself is not hard. It's not hard, but for me, I think I'm adaptable. I adapt in every circumstances very quickly. And so the first month was not difficult. Second month, third month, I started becoming tired. Jesus.
Okay.
Like 9 to 5. You just wake up, go to work, come back. There's nothing that, apart from just packaging stuff, there's nothing meaningful that I'm contributing to the company. Okay. I'm not living up to my potential. For me, I go into the business with this entrepreneurial mindset. But then the people who are guiding me and who are instructing me to do things, they have this kind of shallow thinking. And I'm like, how can you lead me if I'm not, if I'm thinking, way out of the box more than you, right? And so the job started becoming difficult for me mentally.
Okay.
And so it became boring. I started getting tired in the morning before I go to work. And I told myself, what am I doing? You know, what is this life? This is not my calling. I need to be free. I need to do what I want to do. I need to create. And so that was enough reason for me to come back and continue working on this project. But before I even went to Kuwait, I had this project already. I started working on it. So while I was there, I was still engaging with my developers, developing the website and all that. And so by the time I was coming back, it was almost getting finished. That was last month. Um, and so I came back and started working on the project blindly with no any plan, like, I'm going to get a second job, or I have savings. Because remember, I paid all this money to this agent.
Okay.
I haven't recovered my money back. So I cut my losses. And I have family as well.
Okay.
My baby is just like 3-4 months now. It's expensive. But entrepreneur came calling, and I answered the call.
Wow. Now, how are you sustaining yourself?
It's good. Well, to be honest, actually, people don't understand this, but once you set your mindset on something,
Yeah.
there's a way the universe comes around and it fixes these things.
Okay.
Survival and all this, like you just find people come your way, money come your way that you really didn't plan. Because if you ask me how I've been funding this project from day one until now, I cannot tell you how, because I started with 0 shillings.
Okay.
Right. But I just worked on my mindset, and there's this analogy that says you attract what you are, and not what. No, you attract who you are, right, and not what you want.
Okay.
So I've been trying to learn this law of attraction thing. And I think that's one thing that's been keeping me going. Because I've just been attracting things. I've just been attracting money. You just find that, I have some 10K somewhere. I have this. Somebody comes around. Things have just been working, my way. So I've really been working on my mindset. I've really been harnessing this law of attraction thing. And it has been working magic.
Okay.
Yeah. And faith as well. So I can't tell you I've been getting the money to survive, to be honest, because I don't have a job right now, and I'm still surviving. My people are still, living good life. Yeah, paying for whatever, and that's how I've been surviving until now.
Okay. Now, where did the idea for Afrirest come from?
That's a very good question. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a leader. I've always wanted to create. So there was a time when I was living in Kitengela, and I was working with these outsourcing American companies, these data entry companies.
Yeah.
I worked there for 2 years. So the first year was good because you got a bit of money, you're living good life. At the time, I'm single, so yeah, it's all good. Second year, I started becoming tired again.
You
As
weren't
always.
getting tired.
Yes, there's just something that comes in me once, with this 9 to 5 job, because I've never done a 9 to 5 more than 2 years.
Okay.
The second year is when things start breaking loose.
Okay.
So I had a friend of mine who came from the UK, who came to visit me. He's a very good brother of mine, a mentor. I've known him for the last like 10, 11 years. So he came to visit me, and we went on just on a tour. So I took a 2-week holiday, a 1-week holiday from that job.
Okay.
And the rule of that job is you're not allowed to take a month annual leave. So the max that you can take is 1 week. And I didn't understand why. The days are mine. Why would you know?
Yeah.
And so I took 1 week. And so we did this trip, and 1 week was not enough. And so I had to lie to buy time for another week.
Okay.
And so I called in and say, I think my grandma or something like that, and they didn't agree. But I said, this is my time to enjoy myself. And so I came back to work, and they started giving me problems, write apologies, do this and that. And they gave me 3-day suspension. And I went back to my house. At the time, that's when I was starting to date my then girlfriend, now wife. So I went to my house and I started thinking, like, why am I stressing? Why am I getting beaten up with all this 9 to 5 thing?
Yeah.
I cannot manage my time. I cannot manage my life, my social life. And I was supposed to go back to work with an apology letter. And instead, I went back with a resignation letter. And the HR was like, Kevin, are you sure? Because at the time, I was top performer at the company. I was really doing well.
Okay.
I was crushing them numbers, them targets, and everything. And so the HR was like, what? How did you come to this conclusion? Do you need more time to think or what? I said, I've already given up. I'm quitting. And so I walked out. And so now at the time, I don't have any savings. I don't have any plans. I don't have anywhere to go to look for a job.
Okay.
I just walked out. And so I went and reflected. Now, I need to get money because I need to survive. And so I need to start a business, right? So what kind of business do I want to start? No idea. And so I slept on it. Yeah, I just want to start a business, but I don't have any idea. And so I moved from Kitengela. I came to Zimmerman. And I was just talking to my caretaker, and he was giving me ideas like, I worked at this unit apartments, and it was good for business, for Airbnb business. And I was like, okay. Like how was it like? How was the flow of the guests at that building? And he told me it was good. You can try it out. And I said, okay. So I went to that building. I checked how much the rent was. At the time, the rent was like 14,500 for a studio unit. And that's way too expensive compared to the rent that I'm paying for where I'm living.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't have this money. And still, I slept on it. I'm just manifesting like, hey, I need to start a business. I need to find money to put up this unit because I've been assured like, okay, it could work out, right? And so I manifested. And a friend of mine just came and told me, hey, why can't we do a business together? He also wants to do a business, but he doesn't know what. And I told him, well, I have this idea. There's this place where I'm told there's good potential for Airbnbs. So can we get a unit together? Let's split the cost. And so that's how we started with one unit. And so the first year, that was last year, about maybe around September, October. So I went into this business, no idea on how the Airbnb business works, no idea on where I'm going to get clients or how I'm going to furnish the house, how much I'm going to pay. So it was a totally blind move to make at the time. Very dangerous. I wouldn't advise anybody to take that route.
Yeah.
And so I go in. The first month, second month, not bad business. We were making money, but we were not making much just to pay the rent and amenities and all that, right? And so I want to scale the business. And I go to these platforms, these foreign platforms, the booking.com and Airbnbs. So I list my one unit there. And lo and behold, until now, I've only managed to get one client from a booking.com. Airbnbs have just been getting dead requests like, oh, I'm coming to check in next week. Nothing. And for these platforms, once the client engages you and they book with you and they don't turn up, you get charged. They don't care if the client canceled on you or bailed on you last minute, right? And these are there's so many complaints about this with the hosts.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody booked a 2-week stay with you and they canceled, you're going to be charged interest for those 2 weeks. And the process of dispute, raising those complaints is so difficult. You don't know who to call. You can email, and it's not smooth, right? Anyway, so my unit doesn't get visibility, and so I say, if these people have created a system that is working for them, why can't I create a system for my one unit?
Okay.
Yeah, like why? What's stopping me from creating my unit system for my one unit? Go market this unit, and then my Airbnb now, can get clients from that,
Yeah.
and then I can get a few of my friends to onboard, right? And that's how the idea came along. And now I don't have money to start the I don't have money to start the website.
You have the idea and you don't
The
have
idea
the
is here.
mind.
Very good idea, yeah? We call it the Delulu idea, the delusion, like,
Yeah.
hey, this thing, right? I need to get it working. I manifested it. I slept on it. And there was this time where I was just like going through my TikTok in the middle of the night, like 3-ish, almost in the morning. And then I get this interview with there's this renowned entrepreneur in the UK called Priestley.
Okay.
He was being interviewed in the streets, and somebody asked him, in this 2025 period, if you want to start a business with 0 shillings, how would you do? And Priestley was like, there's this vibe coding software called Lovable, where you just go and you write, create for me this something, and it starts coding itself, and it gives you this proper landing page.
Okay.
Immediately I close TikTok, I open my browser, I go check Lovable, and it's there. And I tell it, create for me this particular, website. And I see the magic happening, and I'm like, damn. So this thing has been here all along. So I start vibe coding with it. And remember, I don't know the language of coding and all that. So I'm just using my own English that I know.
Yeah.
I want this. It gives me. And you get 5 prompts because it's a free version. You get 5 prompts every 24 hours. And for that first month, I was just like waiting for those 24 hours to allow so that I can continue working on the project, because I don't have money to get the premium.
Yeah.
And then I come back to my business partner Nation. I tell him about this, what I'm doing, and for him, he's a programmer, he's a developer, very good one. So he told me, you work on the front, on the landing page, and then I will work on the
Back end.
back end.
Okay.
And it's a deal. So at this time, I'm still processing on going to Kuwait, right? And so I process my papers. I go to Kuwait. My first salary, before I even send money back home, is to upgrade on Lovable. I get the premium one, and then now I can have like 100 prompts and all that. And so I worked on the landing page, and then the idea and everything that I had envisioned, I put it in there, and then I gave it to Nation now to work on the rest of the part.
Okay.
But remember, I was engineering, like I started with the problems that these other hosts were facing, and then I listed down all the problems that they were facing, because those are the issues that I'm trying to solve. And then I re-engineered it now back and started creating this website for them, and not just for me. And that's how Afrirest came to life.
Okay. With 0 shillings.
I know, crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where do you see it heading to? Yeah.
Afrirest is big. Afrirest is big. Somebody advised me, start small, think big, move fast. And for me, I'm seeing $1 billion business. I'm seeing a business that, will penetrate East Africa and the rest of Africa. So right now we're starting small with a few units here in Nairobi. Once we've at least repositioned ourselves well in Nairobi, we'll branch out in Mombasa, Diani there, and then go Nakuru, Eldoret, and then now go Masai Mara, and all Savo, just, like we have a very simple strategy in place, and of which we are following. If we stick to it well enough, I think this can be massive. This can be a very big thing, because there are other platforms in Kenya that are also offering the same kind of service.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they're afraid to come out and package their product well. Because I don't understand why a foreign company that has never set foot in Kenya will come and just make money here and then leave, right?
Okay.
Because this is what is happening. They don't know. They don't have any impact here in Kenya. They are coming, making this money, and then take this money back to their country and invest it in their own systems, in their own short stay system. So they will invest in the units. They will get good photographers to go and help their hosts. They will streamline the processes. And that's why you find in the rankings of the best short stay accommodation in the world is from where these foreign companies are, because they are investing back in their own ecosystem.
Okay.
And for us, we don't have that. We don't have somebody who will come on the table and bring all these other hosts together and tell them, okay, guys, we need to act professional. We need to register our businesses. We need to work on the scammings and all that. There's a way we need to set up our units. And the Kenyan culture is a chai culture. How about you infuse that?
Yeah.
How about you get a kati back there and a sugar
Yeah.
for your...
get it.
You get?
Yeah.
Like, these are the things that are doable. But we don't have anybody who will come out and say, okay, let's rally behind this person and then get some kind of good structure. Yeah, infuse it with our own culture, right? Yeah, these other foreign companies, they don't care. And they won't even care, right?
Yeah.
They are focused on the global market.
Okay.
The Kenyan market is very, very small.
Okay.
So for them, they will introduce all these features on their systems that supports their country, and they won't care how it affects us.
Okay.
Because we are at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah.
They will just not care. Yeah, and a lot of hosts are getting, they are really struggling with these websites. Somebody can book a unit with you in America. They wire the money in your account. It has reflected, but you get a notification that you've received the money, but in your account you don't have it. The money is in between. It's hanging somewhere. Some people, they try and pay with PayPal. A lot of our hosts don't know what PayPal is. They don't have accounts on PayPal. You get?
Yeah.
Like there's just a lot of things that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't understand. But their landing page is all nice. Like the clients who are booking with them, oh, it's fast. It's it looks good. But behind the scenes, the person who is offering the services is really suffering. You get?
Yeah.
So it's time we streamline it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the biggest challenge the hostess are facing?
It's a lot.
Okay.
First of all, these foreign companies, because they are not here, they have open leeway for scammers to use their platforms,
Okay.
because scammers have found a way of beating these systems, because they have not really tightened, or they don't know how the Kenyan scammers, they don't know how they behave. These people are very
Yeah.
smart, right? So that's one. Operating the thing is very, very difficult, right? Breakages. Like some people, they just come to your unit, they break stuff, and then they just leave. You complain on the website, nothing happens. There's just a lot, and we are suffering as a host myself.
Yeah.
Right? Because the one thing that has really sustained my business is peer-to-peer, like host-to-host reference.
Okay.
Yeah, these foreign websites have not. There are people who have managed to understand how it works, and it's working for them. That's fine. But the majority of the people that I know, and this WhatsApp group, I mean, so many of them, they're really complaining. I'm in this group that is called Airbnb host cons.
Okay.
And then people are reporting every day on how there's this list of almost 300 plus people, and people are still updating it every day.
Yeah.
Like every day you will hear 2 or 3 people who have disappeared with the host's money. Yeah. And it's not cheap. Somebody in Mombasa, there was a case of this guy who had rented an Airbnb, and he got lost with about 300K plus.
Wow.
It was a very big case and it trended on TikTok. Like that's just one, but I hear these cases every day,
Okay.
every day. So that's just the major challenge that people are facing, the hosts
Okay.
are facing.
So, what are some of the mitigations Afrirest comes? I mean, yeah. What are some of the mitigations which Afrirest is coming to solve?
Yeah. So in terms of scammers,
Yeah.
Afrirest Afrirest is going to take the hit. We are going to be the middleman between the host and the client,
Okay.
right? So when the host makes a payment, the payment will come to us. No, when the client makes the payment will come to us first.
Okay.
After it has come to us, we'll communicate with the host. We'll tell them there is this booking on this particular day, right? So when the client checks in first, that's when we now replenish the money to the host. So we are going to take the hit for that.
Okay.
And in case of anything, any misunderstanding or any scammings that have beaten our system, me myself, I'm here because I'm the founder and CEO.
Okay.
You can sue me. But how will you sue these international companies? Where will you get them?
Yeah.
They're faceless.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if they have offices here or if they have local numbers where they can call.
Okay.
I don't think so. But for me, I'm coming out here and say, okay, this is how we can do it. And this is how I think is the best way to go about. And secondly, we are registered company with the government. So we can work with the local police to try and find these scammers, whoever has beaten our system and has managed. Yeah, we'll work with local authorities, right? And so I believe I have a good plan to build that system. And it's not a one day occurrence. I think it's something that is gonna take a bit of time. But once we place the right system in place and it's working, we'll be good to go.
Okay. Okay. What is now? Afrirest. We're moving from Afrirest to now you yourself. How do
Okay.
you plan now that Afrirest hasn't been working?
Yeah.
How do you plan to manage your finance and your business finance?
So my approach, hey, I've made a lot of mistakes, yo. On this business thing, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I have learned the hard way,
Okay.
right? And so managing, for me, I'm setting up a scalable business. Like I'm I'm not good with numbers. I'm not good with finances. Let me not lie. And a lot of founders are not,
Yeah.
right? We just don't like numbers.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm putting in a department that will do that job for me. I will get an accountant from day one
Yeah. Yeah.
who
Yeah.
will come and help me and help me, sort out all these things. But that doesn't mean that I don't have the system in place that I would want to try it out.
Okay.
I read this nice book. It's called Profit Fast by Mike Michalowicz, something like that, where he says you gotta have like 5 accounts. So the first account is the profit first, where you need to pay yourself first.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, but every money that you get, you gotta pay yourself first, depending with what percentage. For instance, you have your monthly check that comes in, right? Are you on 9 to 5?
Yeah.
You're on 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Let's say maybe you're making 50K a month.
Yeah.
This 50K a month, if you take 10K a month and pay yourself, then you work on this 40% on survival. And there's just a way where you will create systems on which you can survive on this 40%. But you've taken the 10% out. It does not affect you, but you just put it there for you. You just save it for you. And then now we have an account for putting in new systems or maybe to pay workers. So basically have 5 different accounts where you just like manage. Each account has its own specific need, but then the accountant will come back and finesse this system and make it work better. For me, I just have an idea on how I want things to run. Yeah, but then I will just get the accountant to do the thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get back to childhood.
All right.
Yeah. How did you manage? Okay. How did your parents manage money when growing up? And was it something which was discussed? Was it? Yeah. Was money on the table?
Hey, my parents were so secretive, man. I don't know, it's because I didn't understand, but money was not. My dad never taught me anything about money. My
Okay.
mom neither. None of them talked about money. But but I think it's because we lived a quite average life.
Okay.
I think for most part of my childhood we were just like surviving.
Okay.
Yeah. So the money that they will get will just pay food, rent, just school fees and all that. So it was not really up for discussion. But I understood where they came from and how they created their own systems. For me now, I think different. Because our parents generally, I don't know if yours taught you that. But our parents had this mentality where they say you work hard for your money, right? But for now, I am thinking I'm having this. I'm thinking like the rich man, the wealthy man.
Okay.
Hard work, yeah, but more importantly, you gotta work on your mindset.
Yeah.
You attract money, wealth. Money is just a medium.
What
Money
do you mean you
moves.
attract money? What do you
You
mean?
attract. you.
I'm not a magnet.
You're not a magnet.
Yeah.
Imagine you are. Do you want me to prove that you're a magnet?
Yeah.
Okay. We energy. How can I put it? I'm trying to find the way of which we. Okay, there's the conscious and there's the subconscious mind. Let me just start from there, right? The conscious mind it works this way. It filters out things. The conscious mind, right? It doesn't know between right or wrong. You can tell your conscious mind this is right, even though it's wrong, but it will pick it. And then it sends the message to the subconscious mind. And then the subconscious mind is the one that implements it. Subconscious mind, it never sleeps. It works 24 hours. It dreams. It filters things. It gives you feedback. Right? It gives you feedback. It scans the universe. If you want, let's say the way I manifested, I want to start a business. And I didn't know how. I didn't even have the idea of what I want to start.
Yeah.
But Afrirest is here. When you were starting this podcast, first of all, it came in your mind. I believe that's how it works.
Yeah.
You envisioned it.
Yeah.
You pictured it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And from there, how did you get yourself here? How did you get it from your mind up to here?
See, I worked. Yeah, I worked.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people want to start a podcast?
So I don't know, so many.
Yeah, like probably millions. But there are really few podcasters in Kenya right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody who's watching this probably right now, they're like, oh, I want to do what Mercy does. But if they haven't fixed their mind, they cannot get the idea from their mind to here, right? 2-3 years ago, these things that you have at the moment, maybe where you live, maybe your job, it was not there.
Yeah.
But now it's here. You get? Like, you might be doing it consciously or subconsciously, but it started with your mind, you manifested it, and then now the universe scanned and it brought you these things that you have already.
Okay.
This laptop, these gadgets, everything.
Yeah.
You get? But you might think that you're just working hard. Because a lot of people don't understand how the conscious and the subconscious mind works. Okay. Everything is energy. And everything is vibrating at a certain frequency.
So how do I vibrate 40 million to enter into my account?
Good question.
Yeah.
If you want to vibrate on a higher frequency.
Wow. Now we're switching to frequencies.
I know. But it's important for people to understand this because that's how the rich people think, and they don't tell us these things.
Okay.
They manifest these things. Okay, let me tell you how to vibrate on a higher frequency. First of all, you gotta focus on what you want and not what you don't want. A lot of people focus on what they don't want, and their mind focuses on those things, and then the universe brings those things to them. For instance, if you want to have money, if you want to become rich, but you're just complaining every day, oh, the economy is bad, oh, rich people are bad, oh, money is evil, what do you get?
The evil money.
Yeah, that's what you attract.
Yeah.
But if you say, oh, I'm capable of having money, I'm capable of building wealth, I'm capable of running businesses, I'm capable of attracting $1 billion business, I'm happy, I'm joyful. You get those. That's how you vibrate on a higher frequency. So you focus on the good things that you want and you block out the negatives.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. A lot of people do it consciously or unconsciously.
Okay.
A lot of people manifest bad things. You want to have a happy marriage, but you're just thinking on how men are bad or women cheat or how people are fighting or
Yeah.
how marriage is bad. That's what you get. You get bad partners. You get people who are taking advantage of you. But then we just relax and just picture yourself having beautiful family.
What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah, trust me. Because you feed on the energy. You feed on the energy. There's this thing in our brain called RAS, reticulum something system, where it filters noise around the universe and it gives you the exact thing that you want. When you bought this HP laptop, did you like eventually everybody who owns a laptop has an HP,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When you buy let's say a Technophone or an iPhone, eventually everybody who comes around you has got the same kind of.
Yeah, true.
Have you ever been in that kind of
Yeah,
situation?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I bought a Samsung phone and eventually I started seeing Samsung everywhere. Ringtone, Samsung,
Yeah,
Samsung.
same. Even in a matatu, you hear a ringtone and
Yeah,
by somebody else.
yeah,
And this thing was not there before.
yeah.
Like, that's how powerful the mind is.
Okay.
You attract, like, this reticulum, I've forgotten the word. Like, for instance, now, you're a podcaster. Eventually, the people around you, a lot of people around you are podcasters.
Yeah.
And you didn't have this kind of circle before you started podcasting,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how powerful the mind is. So a lot of people are manifesting things that they don't want and they're attracting it.
Okay.
So for me, it was like a paradigm shift.
Okay.
I started this thing and I was like, yes, I was literally doing this kind of mistake, complaining, self-doubting, regrets. And those are the kind of things that make you to vibrate in a low vibration.
Okay.
If you are happy, you will attract happy people around you.
Yeah.
If you are a sad person, you will attract a group of people who come around you and they start complaining on how life is hard and all that.
Yeah.
And you will all end up crying the whole day.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. They say if you have friends who are poor, if you have 9 friends who are poor and you're the 10th one,
Probably gonna be poor.
right?
Yeah.
If you have the rich ones, 9 and
Probably
you're
gonna
there.
be rich. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's energy. Everything vibrates. This table is vibrating, this microphone, you are vibrating, I am vibrating. And you're sending signals and the universe is returning those signals back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a Christian, first of all?
I am a Christian. I am a believer.
Okay.
But I question a lot of things.
Okay.
I question a lot of things religion-wise because I was taught how to pray is shouting and pleading to God, please give me, please help me, please I want this.
Okay.
Like you are acting from a point of scarcity mindset. And that's just not how we are supposed to do it. You are supposed to pray from an abundance mindset. That's why I've been questioning these things. And for so many years, I was really beating myself because I didn't know how to pray these long prayers, this speaking in tongues. And I thought that was the right way to pray. But God tells us that, first of all, He made us in His own image and likeness.
Yeah.
So we are like Him. And God created the universe. That means we are creators.
Okay.
That means God put us to this universe to create things on His behalf.
Yeah.
So we are not supposed to plead and beg.
Okay.
We are supposed to embody whatever thing that you want.
Okay.
You need to grab it. You need to be very confident, like, hey, I want to be rich and not fear to ask richness, to ask for money, to flow through you.
Okay.
Right? And so for me, the way I pray nowadays is just I show a lot of gratitude. Like, God, thank you so much for these beautiful things that I have now that I didn't have 3-4 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And this cements, this shows like you, first of all, you're happy with what you have, and then you're ready to receive your next blessing.
Yeah.
Right? And so our pastors don't tell us these things. They won't teach you because they don't want you to know. Because once you start questioning these things, you won't be going to those churches, right?
To receive.
Yeah. You pray for yourself. You can heal yourself. You can ask for whatever thing that you want. You just say, I am. You use this magical word that I am.
Yeah.
I am happy. I am rich. I am having a good marriage. I am getting my degree. I am setting up my business and it's flourishing.
Okay.
So you want to have a business and you're just thinking on how economy is bad, on how you are not, complaining and how things are not favoring you. You'll ever, have you been around somebody who complains a lot?
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The energy is strong.
Yeah. Funny thing, the energy is always stronger than those who are full of gratitude.
Yeah. It's because negative energy is strong and negative news travels faster than positive ones. That's just how negative things, like if you are positive, if you have friends who are, if you have a group of positive people, like 4 or 5, and then you just get that one person who is negative, he will infect all of you. And at the end of the day, you'll all leave that place complaining just like him. It's very strong. So I am religious, yes. I have strong faith. I believe in God. Of course, there's a super human being, or there's a super being out there that we should be answerable to. It depends. A lot of people have different things that they worship, and it works for them.
Okay.
Right? But for me, I believe it's God who has brought me this far.
Okay.
But I have my own ways on how I'm interacting with my God. Not the normal, conventional way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you think is the biggest misunderstanding people have about money and finances?
Work hard for your money and it will just come for you. No, there's a lot of things that goes into it. Money, you shouldn't be just working hard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the people who are working in mujengos will be millionaires.
Yeah.
Our farmers, our parents back home, they will be billionaires.
Okay.
Those people work so hard every day.
Yeah.
Right? And these rich people who are just running systems or working on their phones, they are making billions and billions of money. What do you think that is?
Yeah.
Right? So there's a very big misconception. And there's 2 things. Our parents, of course, they were brought up in this hard life. And that's what they knew, like work hard. And you'll get a lot of money. Right.
Yeah.
And
Go
we
to
saw them
school, get a
struggling.
job.
Yeah. And we saw them struggling.
Yeah.
And somehow they were managing it.
Yeah.
So we saw it and we thought it was the right thing. And now we can struggle, we can work harder, and we can have a little bit of money. but we are still living the same life our parents
Yeah.
live. But now it's Pro Max, because now we have a little bit of money. You can live in an apartment.
Yeah.
You can drive a car Nissan Note Apple. You get?
Yeah.
But it's just still the same system.
Yeah.
Again, our school lied to us.
Yeah.
As you have said, go to school, learn hard, work hard, get these good grades,
Yeah.
right? Go to Campo, you'll work for an NGO or whatever, save, get a pension, retire.
Yeah.
That's success.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Okay.
The system was created for people to work for the rich.
Okay.
Henry Ford is the one who created the school system. Why? He was putting up a car plant and he wanted people to work in his factory. And that's how he developed the schooling system, so that
Okay.
people can learn how to work in his.
Okay.
And that's how it trickled down until now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But the modern society requires people who solve problems, people who question, people who ask questions like why.
Yeah.
So there's a very big misconception about money, and the rich folks, they know it, and they're not teaching us, but I'm here to preach. I'm here to preach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just that. You work for your mindset. You work on your mindset. These other things will just come.
Yeah.
For instance, I hate when I go on YouTube and people say, do these 7 things and make money.
The 7
This
steps,
is
the
7
7
steps,
methods,
7
6.
businesses that will make you this. That is not it.
Okay.
You got to find your purpose, and your purpose will drive you to what you need to do in this world, and that purpose will make you money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Somebody can just be doing a simple job, and that's their purpose, and that job will make them money.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gotta question our schooling system. We gotta question how our parents brought us up. It's not bad. We give them flowers because they
Yeah.
raised us.
Yeah.
But now we are living in a very different generation,
Okay.
right? We have moved from the agricultural setup, agrarian in the
Revolution, yeah.
70s, right? Agrarian revolution, where owning land was how people viewed you as rich.
Yeah.
We moved from owning land to industrial era, where now having factories made you money. And then now the new billionaires came up owning factories everywhere, right? From there, we moved into the internet,
Okay.
right? Where now the Mark Zuckerberg, all these folks came on.
Yeah.
Now you can set up a business and you can set it anywhere in the world. We don't have this cross-border thing that's stopping us from dreaming big.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people just need to understand that it's not that difficult.
Okay.
But first, it starts with your mindset. You work on your mindset. You ask the whys. You find your purpose, and then you work on that as you go on.
Yeah. Okay. Talking of, now what does success now look like for you? I know you had a view of success when you're growing up,
Yeah.
and now you have this new mindset on money and wealth and success. What does success mean for you?
Fulfillment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only that.
Yeah, fulfillment. If whatever thing that I'm doing makes me happy,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. So that's why the Kuwait job was
That's
not
why
it.
not even the Kuwait, no any other job that has never satisfied me. I've
Okay.
just been itching on.
Okay.
I want to do something. I want to build.
Yeah.
I want to build.
Yeah.
And I've started so many businesses that have failed
Okay.
terribly. I have lost money and I don't care.
Okay.
I will start another one. I lose money. It dies. I go back to the game.
What is that? Now you're talking of businesses that have failed. What is that one business which you thought that was it and it failed miserably?
The Delulu business.
Yeah.
No, I mean, so I was back 2018. I think 2019 I was working at Tuskegee supermarket. You
Okay.
remember the Tuskegee?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there was this breed of ideas, and that's why I don't like this just going with the flow. Like, hey, there's this quail business that is coming now.
Yeah.
Everybody's now there's this farming idea that was really so famous back then. Farming cabbages, right? And I was like, I go back home, land is there, free, right? An acre. So these people, they were all over YouTube. TikTok was not that famous. They were all over YouTube. Yeah. So you get an acre, you plant cabbages. So per acre, it can get you around, I don't know, 400 heads of cabbages. And then just sell one for 20 shillings.
Yeah.
So how much is that? That's around 800K. That's for one go. And then cabbages per year, you can plant for like 2 seasons.
Okay.
The math was mathing at the time.
Okay.
And so I just woke up. I just woke up with that task job and I got tired. And I said, I'm not going to that job. I didn't even send my resignation. I just woke up, took an Mshwari loan. I was building credit score on Mshwari. So that Mshwari was good back then, by the
Yeah.
way. It was like very fast, keep giving you good credits and putting you at a higher, borrowing rate.
Yeah.
So my thing did hit around 13,000.
Okay.
Right? And I borrowed the whole of it and I threw that line away. Oh man,
Safaricom
I
will come
hope
for
they're
you.
not listening. And so I threw the line away, and that was my capital. And I went home. I did soil test. I sent it to Nairobi. I'm going pro, yeah. And then I started farming. Hey, I only sold 2. I only sold 2, and just somebody was just passing by. I was like, "Oh, so you let me support you," and he bought those 2 for 40 shillings. Jesus Christ!
Where did the rest go?
Oh, first of all, the structure was poor. The approach, like I didn't do my ROI well. I didn't know where the risks, the pesticides,
Yeah.
thieves. Like you wake up one day, almost half the farm has been eaten with these worms and whatever.
Yeah.
And things was just like going sideways.
Okay.
And my business died. But I
But
saw,
at least you sold.
yeah. At least I sold my 40 shillings. I went and bought kangumu and mandazis. And I came. Nikarudi kwa nyumba
What is the very big lesson you learned from that?
Oh, never borrow money to start a business. Never.
Okay.
Oh, never do that. That's that. You will die. Borrowing money to start something that you haven't done market test on,
Okay.
you don't have the structures in place,
Okay.
it will never work.
Okay.
Oh, first of all, the interest rates are high. You don't know your return on investment. You don't know, you haven't done market tests. And this just took away. I have learned that business is spiritual. And that's why it's good to work on your mindset. Business is pure spiritual.
Okay.
That's why you'll have a shop here. All of you guys are selling the same thing, but then yours, somehow it's having clients and your neighbor doesn't.
Yeah.
And some people think that it's witchcraft.
Yeah.
Some people think that you've planted something on your door. No. This person is thinking different. This person is attracting clients.
Okay.
That's why they're saying it's business.
Okay.
So for me at the time, I had not worked on my mindset and all these things. And it could have been a good idea, by the way, but it's just like the approach was wrong at the time. I had not realized a lot of things, right? And so I wouldn't borrow money to start a business. I wouldn't advise that.
Okay.
But borrowing is not bad.
Yeah.
It just depends with what you're borrowing it for and for what reason and at what stage are you borrowing the money for.
Okay.
Right?
I heard you clearly. You said don't borrow money to start.
Yes.
Yes. The starting.
The starting is the dangerous part.
Yeah.
Because the market can reject you no matter how good you are, no matter how famous you are. Trust me, the market will beat you down to the ground. It doesn't care.
Okay.
It doesn't care. But you got to talk to it. you got first ask the market, hey, I have this mic, a small thing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Should I come in, do test?
Yeah.
Right now there are a lot of tools that can help you do free tests.
Okay.
There are a lot of tools. The internet, AI is there. You can learn, go to YouTube, and you can start your business
Okay.
just with zero money. Test it. Once you see that it's a market fit, go in.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And now, now you said you're a father right now.
Yeah.
To a small baby now.
Yeah, adorable.
What is that one thing you would want her to know about money? Yeah.
About money.
Yeah.
At what stage is she? It depends.
Okay.
At what age is she like this advice?
A teenager, maybe just now that you have that entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
maybe she will adopt someday. Maybe she's finished campus.
Okay.
And now she's planning to.
Okay, so around 18, 20s there.
Yeah.
Now that's a different ball game. Because
Okay.
the same approach a 20-year-old can approach the business market is not the same as a 35-year-old.
Okay.
It's two different things. Too many for a 35-year-old, it's too many things at stake. But for an 18-year-old, for my daughter, I will tell her to go out there and make as many mistakes as possible.
Okay.
Invest in skills. Don't just, okay, you finished campus. First of all, this campus thing, I'm still figuring out how I'm going to educate my kids.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to follow this system that the government, I know they're trying to bring this CBC, but it's still the same thing.
Okay. Just a different name.
Just a different vehicle, but it's still the same thing.
Okay.
So I want my daughter to think. I want her to have confidence, right? And to be able to solve problems. You solve problems for a lot of people, you make money. You become rich. So at 20, she just finished campus. I will tell her, that certificate that I've gotten, throw it away. Life right now requires a different type of skill set.
Yeah.
Go to the job market, identify your thing. First of all, I wouldn't per se advise her to follow my footsteps.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a very open-minded person. I want her to follow her ways to create her own path, right? If it's entrepreneurship, well and good. Go get a founder, an entrepreneur, work with them closely. If she wants to be an entrepreneur, she works with them closely,
Okay.
right? She has the skills. She knows how to sell, how the systems are created. And once she feels like she has, she's confident enough to start a business, she can then branch out.
Okay.
So at 20, I wouldn't advise her to save, focus on 9 to 5. I would really tell her to just go there, go out of her comfort zone, learn for as many things as she can, acquire skills, whether it's free, whether she can buy. She needs to identify that thing that clicks with her, so that by the time she's like 28, 30, she knows that specific thing that she can just nail on that one thing.
Okay.
And it will give her financial freedom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what I will tell her.
Okay. What keeps you going in life, in business, yeah? I know life can be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's that one thing?
Yeah.
Talking of that, I read a book, Viktor Frankl.
Right.
Yeah, he mentioned and said, he who has a why to live for can bear with almost anyhow. Yeah.
True.
So you need to find that one thing which keeps you going.
The why.
Yeah. What is your why?
For me, well, I look at my family first.
Okay.
My daughter, I look at the way the world looks right now. There's so many ugly things. And I'm like, I got to work hard. I got to make it. I got to give her a life that she
Okay.
deserves. You know, I'm responsible for bringing her into this world. So I'm responsible to making sure that she lives well.
Okay.
I want to inspire people. I lived a very average life. I didn't get good grades. And a lot of people in Kenya will think starting a business requires you to be smart. It requires you to have 1,000,000 shillings. It requires you to get support or godfathers or all this nonsense.
Yeah.
You can do it. It doesn't matter where you come from.
Okay.
It doesn't matter your level of education.
Yeah.
Right? And so I just want to inspire somebody out there who's listening, like, I'm doing it. I'm not there, but I'm still figuring things out.
Yeah.
Right? And that's just one thing that keeps me going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many people in my life who have bailed on me, who have questioned my uh, my what is it called? My choices.
Okay.
So many people who have doubted me.
Okay.
I just want to disapprove people.
Okay.
I know that sounds selfish. That sounds selfish, but
It's the truth.
It's
Yeah.
very it's very painful when somebody who you love, like, just bails on you or cancels you.
Okay.
Family, friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta die doing it.
Okay.
I just have to disappoint somebody.
Yeah.
And I know for the fact that for the people who have really worked on themselves hard and they have conquered something, those are the people who get the voice to tell their stories. You wouldn't just go get somebody there who hasn't done anything and you
Yeah,
brought them to talk
true,
like, oh, what are they saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be on top for you to talk,
Yeah.
for you to inspire somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And something else is for my hosts, for the people that I've been working with, I've been getting very nice support from my fellow hosts, especially them women, them ladies who have been supporting me. When I was in Kuwait, I was still running my studio while I
Yeah.
was there, and it was running fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting clients. I would call this lady, oh, go check out my unit for me. And they really, really showed me some good support. And how can I give back to them? Is to get this website going, make it big so that they can host with me, and
Okay.
I give them clients
Okay.
and expand their businesses. So I think a lot about that as well, and I'm like, this idea cannot die just like that. It can change so many people's lives.
Yeah.
It can improve so many people's businesses.
Yeah.
You get? So it's a bit personal when you just think about it.
Okay. Okay. Any final words to my audience? Short and sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
I gave you the platform now.
This is
That
the
is
hard
okay, Vera.
part.
Parting short. Yeah.
Parting short. Hey, you don't need to have it all figured it out.
Yeah.
You don't need to have it figured it out.
Okay.
Like, just start.
Yeah.
Just start. Start scared
Yeah.
and move.
Okay.
Move fast. And if God gives you this idea, whether you're sleeping, whether you are walking, whether you're, grab it.
Okay.
A lot of people, God gives them ideas and they just think about it. They don't write it down, and God takes it away from them. he
Gives
gives
it
it
to another
somebody else.
person. Yeah.
And the person who picks it and moves fast with it, those are the ones who end up winning.
Okay.
This thing of complaining, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. You're not doing justice to yourself. You are hurting yourself.
Okay.
So when God gives you something, just grab it and move fast with it.
Yeah.
The universe finds ways to
Give it to you.
bring things
Yeah.
around that supports. You will be shocked.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked on how just support comes. People, the tools that you need, whatever, it will just come. So just start small, move fast, and dream big.
Yeah.
Dream big. The same energy that takes to manifest 1,000 shillings is the same energy that takes to manifest 1,000,000.
Okay.
And it's the same energy that takes to manifest
40
1,000,000,000.
million, because I'm waiting for 40 million in my account.
Exactly. So why spend this energy going
Yeah.
for small things? Just
Okay.
shoot.
Okay.
And I love you all.
Okay. Kevin loves you guys.
Yeah.
So it has been a masterclass. Words of wisdom have been put forth. Um, Thank you for sticking to this end, and see you in my next episode. I have been your host, Mercy Dube. Bye.
Bye-bye.